काले मेंढे कपड़े काला मेंढा वेस गुण ही परया मैं फिरां लोक कहें दरवेश तूं दरियाओ दाना बीना मैं मछली कैसे अंत लहां जह जह देखा तह तह तू है तुझ ते निकसी फूट मरा हमरी गणत ना गणिया काई अपना बिरद पछाण हाथ दे राखै कर अपने सदा सदा रंग मान साचा साहिब सद मेहरबान बंद पाया मेरा सतगुर पूरै होई सरब कल्याण जियो पाए पिंड जिन साजिया दिता पैनन खान अपने दास की आप पैज राखी नानक सद कुर्बान डंडौत बंदन अनक बार सर्ब कला समरथ डोलन तेरा खो प्रभु नानक दे कर हथ डोलन तेरा खो प्रभु नानक दे कर हथ राजान राज भानान भान देवान देव उपमा महान चवर छत्र तख्तां दे मालक धन धन श्री गुरु ग्रंथ साहिब महाराज जी दी निगी गोद विच जुड़ बैठी गुरु प्यारी साध संगत जी। In the short time that we have, after a long day, after a tiring night, last night, singing Gurbani all night, in these 3 days that we have of these connected Ladivar Katha, let's focus our consciousness on that pyar, on that fear, on that bakshish of Mere Saiyan. Hey Guru Nanak Dev Ji Sache Pacha, what is your kirpa, what is your meher upon us? What is this type of mercy that you show to those people that even turn their backs upon you? To those people that even might even slander you? Bhai Sahib reading a Shabad. Tu kun re, main ji nama. Ho ji. Ala te nivarna, jam karna. Pyareo vichara ramb karan to pehlan, let's focus on that Kalgitar Pacha from their blessed treasure, blessing us with such a fateh. That fateh that Baba Fateh Singh roared in the court of Wazir Khan. That fateh that they tried to take away. They tried to take away the fateh. And fateh is the Singh that went to Wazir Khan and took off his head. Fighting alongside Baba Banda Singh Bahadur, Baba Fateh Singh, in their memory. Bhai Fateh Singh is now running up to Wazir Khan, Kehn laga, you thought you could take away the fateh. You said that because they roared that fateh, in the court of Vizier Khan, when that fateh was echoing in that court, everyone's heart stopped. You thought you could get rid of that fateh? But that same fateh is now coming up to you, and he's going to take off your head. Walking up to them, he says, Vaheguru Ji ki fateh, Vaheguru Ji ki fateh. This is the fateh that was echoing in that court that day. Let's make it echo in this court today, pyareo. ਧੰਨ ਧੰਨ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਗੋਬਿੰਦ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਚਰਨਾਂ ਕਮਲਾਂ ਦਾ ਧਿਆਨ ਧਰ ਕੇ ਸਾਰੀ ਸੰਗਤ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਰਸਨਾ ਵਾਂਝੀ ਨਾ ਰਵੇ। ਗੱਜ ਵੱਜ ਕੇ ਫਤਿਹ ਬੁਲਾਓ ਜੀ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਤੂੰ ਕੁਨ ਰੇ ਮੈਂ ਜੀ ਨਾਮਾ ਹੋ ਜੀ ਅੱਲਾ ਤੇ ਨਿਵਾਰਨਾ ਜਮ ਕਾਰਨਾ। ਪਿਆਰਿਓ, this is a conversation. In case sometimes when we read Gurbani, sometimes when we leave and listen to Kirtan, we have a conversation with our Guru, but this Shabad in itself is having a conversation with the Akal Purkh. What is Bhagat Namdev Ji saying? Pyare, what is that love? What is that fear and love of a child with their mother? Pyare, a child comes home, opens the door, walks in home, because there is absolutely no formality left with it, because where love is, there is no formality. Somebody just asked me last night. They said, Virji, in the Katha yesterday, you were so strict on Maryada. You said lights out at 10 o'clock means lights out. But then when Bani was being read, how come you broke all of that and you said keep on singing until 2:30? Pyaro, ede arthe nikalde ne. On one hand, you grab Tan Tan Shri Guru Nanak Dev Ji Sache Paatshah's arm. On one hand, you grab Guru Gobind Singh Ji Sache Paatshah's arm. You are flowing down that Kaswati. You are flowing down that river with between the two edges to go towards that ocean, pyareo. But where there's love, even the rivers, they overflow. And they destroy many things. They destroy all barriers along the path, pyareo. Where there is love, even Maryada breaks. With the Guru, pyareo, the difference between Prem and Vashna. Prem is what? When you lose yourself. And Vashna is when you're trying to gain for yourself. These conversations we had yesterday. What is this conversation between Bhagat Namdev Ji and their pyara? A child comes home. There's no formality. Comes home. The mother might be upstairs in the room. The mother doesn't know who came home. Maybe she has 3 sons and 2 daughters. Maybe it's her husband that walked home. Maybe it's her cousin. Maybe it's her sister. She doesn't know. She says, Kaun aaya? Who is it? Bhagat Namdev Ji, guess where they're standing? They're walking through that door. They're knocking on that door of Akal Purkh. Again and again, they're knocking on that door. Andaron awaaz aayi. Kehne lage, tu kon re of Akal Purkh. They said, who are you? Tu kaun hai? And when that child comes home, the mother might be upstairs, pyareo, but the child never announces that Bhai Harman Singh Khalsa has now arrived home. Bhai Vishavdeep Singh Khalsa has now arrived home. Bibi Parmeet Kaur has now arrived home. They don't announce that. Pyareo, what do they say? They say, haan, main aa gaya. Main, it's me. Why? Because they have that understanding. They know their heart, and the mother knows that child's heart. Tu kun re? Bhagat Namdev Ji says, main aa. And maybe that mother is confused because maybe the 2 brothers, Gurmukh Singh and Attar Singh, maybe they sound just like each other. Maybe that mother says, Kaun Gurmukh Singh ya ja Attar Singh ya? She asked by the name. Tu kun re? Main ji. Nama? Is it Nama? Or is it somebody else? Let me just confirm that. When Namdev Ji says, Haan ji, it's me. When he hears the name Nama, he says, Haan ji, main. Mom asks, what are you here for? They say, I have this one request. Allah te nivarna jam karna. Get rid of this noose of death. Make sure I never die again. Make sure I never have to leave this. Make sure I never have to walk out of this door of yours again, pyareo. Let's do that ardas inside of our hearts. What does Kabir Ji say? They say, The world is dying. I want to die that as well. But when I die at your door, hey Maharaj, when I am lying dead outside of your door, outside of your darbar, make sure when you walk out and when you almost trip over me and you look down at my face, make sure it's not within your mind कि एक कौन पे Maharaj, at least know my name. ये मत पूछो कौन है परा हमारे बार. Please don't ask who it is. Make sure you know who I am. Just like Bhakt Namdev ji कहने लगे, make sure माँ मैं आया. You know who I am and I know who you are. A child has fear for the mother. A child has love for the mother. The father and the mother just have nothing but blessings. We fear death, but we also desire death. How can we fear our father? How can we love our father? How can we move away from that fear of death? Let's just look at Bhai Fateh Singh Ji. Baba Fateh Singh Ji, Waheguru. They're 4 years old, Pyareo, playing in the court of Anandpur Sahib. Baba Fateh Singh is playing in the Khulla Veda of Anandpur Sahib. Mata Gujri Ji is coming. Just like a mother comes, the grandmother comes to pick up the child playing from the playground. Baba Fateh Singh sees their Dadi Ma. He comes running, leaves the kids, comes running, hugs Mata Gujri Ji around the knees. And he looks up to Mata Gujri Ji and says, Dadi Ma, I have one question. One question. Dadi Ma looks and he says, Bota, you've always asked questions. I've always answered any of your doubts. Why are you asking me in this way today? Baba Fateh Singh कहने लगे, नहीं, Mata, get down. I want to ask you this one question. Dadi Ma is down on her knees. Dadi Ma down on her knees, looking eye to eye with Baba Fateh Singh Ji. Baba Fateh Singh Ji says, Dadi Ma, I have a question. My question is this. Who is my mother? Meri maa kaun hai? Keep in mind, Pyareo, Baba Fateh Singh's Mata, they had left their physical body when Baba Fateh Singh was only 1 year old. The birth mother of Baba Fateh Singh. Dadi Ma took care of Baba Fateh Singh, Baba Zorawar Singh. Such a connection, such love. He asks, who is my mother? Ki meri maa kaun hai? Dadi Ma smiles. He says, Pot, what kind of question is this? What are the responsibilities of a mother? The mother combs the hair of a child. The mother feeds the child. The mother teaches Gurbani to a child. The mother dresses the child. The mother teaches the child manners. The mother takes a small little kangi and puts it through the case of the child every morning and every night. But I'm your mother. What kind of question is this? Baba Fateh Singh says, No. You're not my ma. You're my Dadi Ma. See, I was talking to all my friends. I found out that they have a mother and a grandmother. They have a ma and they have a Dadi Ma. Ma, Dadi Ma, you are my grandmother. You're not my mother. Tell me who is my mother. I want to know. This is a desire inside of my heart. Dadi Ma says, Put, everybody wants to know where they belong. I'm not going to hide anything from you. Since you asked this question today, let me tell you this. Your mom, teri maa Sachkhand chali gayi hai. These exact words were said. Your mom is now in Sachkhand. And look at Baba Fateh Singh knowing everything. They say, Acha, ji meri maa Sachkhand gayi hai. If my mother has gone to Sachkhand, Dadi Ma, main bhi Sachkhand jana hai. Look at the Chardi Kala in the eyes of Baba Fateh Singh. If my mother has gone to Sachkhand, I want to go to Sachkhand as well. Dadi Ma says, if my Lal, my Pot Kalgitar Pacha, Shamshere Bahadur has put all of these responsibilities of being a mother inside of my choli, inside of my lap, if I have combed your hair, if I have taken care of you, taught you Gurbani, dressed you every morning, fed you, read you Kirtan Soila every night and tucked you in? Mere lal de lal. If all of these responsibilities have been put inside of my choli, and if this is your desire, but when you go to Sachkhand, I take the responsibility that I will go to Sachkhand with you. Baba Fateh Singh says, "But Mata, you are so big. I am so low. I'm so small. How can we go to Sachkhand together? Maybe you have to go before me. Maybe I have to go before you. We don't know." Mataji says, "Don't worry, even if I'm at a very high spot, even if I'm high, in a high building, and you are very low, don't worry, we will go together, pyare." We know the history. Mata Gujar Kaur is standing on the Thanda Burj. Baba Fateh Singh is down below that Burj, being bricked alive. What is the fear of death? You must keep the fear of that beloved to stay inside of this kasvati. Pੈ bin bhagat na hoi, naam na lagay pyar. Without fear of your beloved, you cannot have bhakti. You cannot fall in love with the Shabad without that. Such is this fear what Guru Sahib instills inside of us, pyareo. Do not take this fear to be hatred against you. This fear is that fear, that child knowing that I love my father so much that I can never do this to my father. I love my family so much, I can never do this to my family. I love my mother so much, I can never break my mother's heart. A mother has many asisa, many hopes, many aas inside of that child. And the child desires one thing, that Mom, when I come to your door, just make sure you know who I am. Pyareo, we were speaking just to the Sangat here yesterday, and I forgot to mention this inside the campfire yesterday. Look at that love and the fear even by Mani Singh Ji. Look at the love they have towards Gursikhs. When Bhai Mani Singh Ji went to Sachkhand, Bhai Mani Singh Ji sat on the right side of Kalgitar Pacha. Bhai Taru Singh, at the age of 5, is hearing the Sakhi of Bhai Mani Singh Ji. They grow towards 25 years old, and hearing these Sakhiyan, they instill inside of their heart. They become the living form of Bhai Mani Singh Ji, and they give their shahadat. When Bhai Taru Singh Ji walks into Sachkhand, pyareo, Bhai Taru Singh is walking into Sachkhand. Bhai Mani Singh Ji is standing on the right side. Bhai Mani Singh Ji themselves get up and they move to the side and they say, "Oh Bhai Taru Singh, my job sitting on the right side is done. Oh Bhai Taru Singh, it's your job to sit on the right side now. You are to sit on the right side." Why? Because you are my beloved as well. Kalgitar Pacha, pyo ne to kehna hi kehna hai. But even the brother is saying this. Bhai Mani Singh is going to Sachkhand after hearing the Sakhiyan of Baba Fateh Singh, saying, if he went to Sachkhand, Maharaj, main bhi Sachkhand jana. And Bhai Taru Singh is sitting there and say, Bhai Mani Singh Sachkhand gaye, then main bhi Sachkhand jana. In the same way, by giving shahadat. What is that love? What is that fear? Pyareo, I want you to focus on that time. We might have heard the itihas of Bhai Bhagtu Ji. There were a great Gursikh that even Guru Har Rai Sahib Sache Pacha, Satme Pacha, they used to tease and have fun and make jokes and play pranks upon each other. Imagine you being the best friend of the Guru and playing pranks on each other. Imagine how much informality there must be between you two. What is the power of the Guru? Bhai Nandalal Ji tells us this. Only the beloveds understand this. Because even between friendship, sometimes we might think that this person is not that great anymore. And because we're friends now, we have informality, you lose respect for that person. But Bhai Nandalal Ji teaches us in their Vara that even though my Guru is my best friend, my Guru is my savior, but I know I'm nothing compared to my Guru. Only the beloveds understand this. What is the power of Kalgitar Pacha? Deen duniya dar kamande, aam peri rukh sarma, har do alam keemte, yak tar muhe yarma. मान में आरे मताबे गमजे में अगान ऊं यक निगाहे जां फिजाइश बस बवद दरकार मां गाहे सूफी गाहे जाहिद गाहे कलंदर में सवद. Pyareo, Bhai Nandlal Ji is saying, look at the power of my Kalgitar Pacha. They're the master of both of these worlds. They are the savior of the deens, of the poor of this world. And how can they tie both of these worlds together? With one hair of their much, Pyareo, one hair of their much. One case, they've tied up both of these worlds. And without even caring, everything is inside of their grasp. Such power that they have. Within their eyes is such a stare that when Maharaj sitting in the darbar by Nandalal Ji is saying, I don't have the Shakti inside of me to withstand one of their stares. If they turn their head and look at me, I don't think I have the courage inside of me to withstand their stare. But I do understand this one thing. I do understand this one thing, that if they do stare at me, if I do get that nadar, then my entire life will be fulfilled. I will never need anything else in my life again. Why? Because I got that bakshish, I got the nadar of my Guru. Look at that love. I'm scared of them. I have fear. I can't stand them. Yet I can't live without them either. What is this pull towards them? And what is this fear pulling you away from them? Keeping your mind. Kotu kotu manakasvati love. Beat your mind and put it between those paths. One hand you have holding onto the arm of Tan Shri Guru Nanak Dev Ji. On the other side you have holding the hand of Guru Gobind Singh Ji Sache Pacha. Pyaro, I want you to focus on this moment. Guru Har Rai Sahib Sache Pacha, best friends with Bhai Bhagtu Ji. Such a great Gursikh. In their household, their wife is pregnant. Their wife is pregnant. It's been 9 months. The child is about to be delivered. But the mother is in so much pain. Every night she's crying because why? She's overdue. The child is not budging. The child is not being born. And now, the mother every night, she's screaming in pain. The mother can't stand it. The neighbors on the other house, they can't stand hearing these screams at night. Bhai Bhagtu Ji is sitting there. Gursikhs come up to them when they hear of all of this chaos. And they say that you do so much seva outside of the house. You go, you take people's pain upon yourself and you get rid of their pains. But what is going on inside of your house? Why is your wife going through so much pain? Why don't you do some miracle and save your wife? Bhai Bhagtu Ji, upon hearing all of this, they reveal what's truly happening. They say, this child that's being born, he's very stubborn. He's not coming out on purpose. He keeps on asking again and again and again for this one thing. He's asking for power. He's asking, I'm only going to be born in this world if you're going to make me the king of this world and the king of the angelic world of Swarlok. Of both worlds, I want to be the king. I do not want to give it to him. And therefore, he's holding this and he's being stubborn. He's not coming out and my wife is going through so much pain. The Gursikhs can't stand this. When they are shocked to hear this, first they can't believe it. Then they are shocked to hear this. Then they say, Padshah, so much pain our sister is enduring. Please save your wife. Save your wife. We are going to sit here. We are not going to eat anything. We are not going to drink anything until this child is born. Think of this as our stubbornness as well. Look at how much pain Gursikhs are going through for fellow Gursikhs. What are these panktiyan that we read even just yesterday? Gursikhan ki tahal kamavni gurmantar rakhna jeet bansakat karna nahi is singan ki reet. The Gursikhs do seva of fellow Gursikhs. They do not take them for granted. They give themselves up. What is love? Love is when you give yourself up and you give everything up for that love. You lose yourself. That is why Bhagat Namdev Ji is saying here that get rid of everything. Make sure I lose myself. I lose myself that I never have to leave this door again. Make sure I stay inside of your Sache Pacha. Main Guru di sharan de vich rama. Now, Bhai Bhagtu Ji, hearing this request upon the Gursikhs, they give that to their son. That son, upon hearing this, is immediately born. Immediately after Bhai Bhagtu Ji says that I'll give him the kingship of this world and the next world. That child is born. Child is born heavy. And because he's born so heavy, they name him Gaura. That child that was born, known as Bhai Gaura Ji. Gaura Ji is born. He is given the kingship. He receives everything that he desires, but he does not receive this one thing. He does not receive the bakshish in the Guru's house. Pyareo, what is this thing that we are singing again and again and again? Tero sevak eho rang mata payo kripal deen dukh panjan har har kirtan eho man rata. What does it mean to be a sevak? You could do whatever you want. Path padeo or bed bichareo nival payongam sadhe. Do whatever you want. But if you can't get rid of this panj chor, you get everything that you want in the world. You don't get that bakshish of the Guru payo kripal. You cannot get rid of pain. You cannot attain that state that Bhagat Namdev Ji is saying. Tu kun re main ji nama. I want to reach that state. Jab hum hote, tab tu nahi, ab tu hi main nahi. The hukamnama from yesterday, pyareo. I just find it so funny how Maharaj is connecting every hukamnama with the next hukamnama. Every vichar, whether some vidwan comes, whether Gyani Ji is speaking about it, whether Swami Ji is speaking about it, everything is connecting. And pyaro, keep this in mind. When a hukamnama is spoken, it's not coming from, do not think of this as a text. Think of this as Turki Bani Guru themselves. We were speaking about that Brahmsrup. We were speaking about that thread that is going through each and every one of us. We are just beads. That word, that shabad is coming from that thread. It's not coming from the Guru, it's coming from inside you as well, pyareo. The Guru's hukam. Understand that hukam. It's not experienced through mere eyes and hands. That bakshish is beyond that. Akhin bajon vekhna. Vin kanna sunna. Pairan bajon chalna. Vin hathan karna. Jibe bajon bolna. Jeevat marna. Nanak hukam pachan kehta khasme milna. This is how you meet your beloved. It's not with these eyes, not with these hands. You can't walk towards the Guru with these feet. With this tongue, you can't recite. You have to sing his name without that tongue. You have to die whilst living. This is how you die. And when you understand that hukum, this is how you meet God, pyareo. Bhai Gaura Ji receives everything. Spiritually, physically, they're the king. But they can't stand this one thing. They get filled with anger. How far does this anger take one Gursikh towards fighting another Gursikh, pyareo? I'm not going to do it in too much into depth, pyareo, today. But I want you to focus on this. Bhai Bhagtu Ji, like we said, looking through a lens of krodh. Everywhere you see krodh. When that fear of the Guru is forgotten, when the love of the Guru is forgotten, a Gursikh can turn their face to the Guru and do whatever. Pyareo, Gursikhs have written Badave. We write a Badava every morning, every night. Every time we turn our face away, every time we put one Guru Shabad through our ears and throw it out the other ear, Guru Pyara, we are writing a Badava. Bhai Gaura Ji, when their elder, their father, they do these bachans, they say the words that I'm going to be leaving my body now, and they leave their body. Everybody is shocked that Bhai Bhagtu Ji, after saying at this point in their life that they will be leaving their body, they left their body at the exact same time. And now think of that mother of Bhai Gaura Ji, the wife of Bhai Bhagtu Ji. She is widowed. The family is pressuring her, get married again. You are still young. You're still beautiful looking. Get married again. We can find you another husband. She says, no. When my husband left me, I don't feel like I've lost anything. I'm fully content with everything. I will not marry again because my husband resides inside of my heart. I found my true husband, my Guru. I do not require remarriage. Gursikh starts speaking about this. The society is speaking that who can we get this young looking mother of Bhai Gaura Ji? Who can we get she can get married to again? This becomes a joke amongst the society. Now imagine what Bhai Gaura Ji is going through. Someone with so much power within their hand. They were born with so much power. They were strong with Shastra Vidya. They were known to be able to decapitate people within one blow of their sword. Such a Surbir, Mahabali. Such a heavy person. They had so many traits and guns inside of them as well, Pyareo. And now, one day they were walking towards the Guru's house, Guru Har Rai Sahib Sache Pacha. After they bowed down their head, Matha Teke Guru Har Rai Sahib Sache Pacha, Maharaj asks them, Ke tera ki haal hai? How are you doing? Bhai Bhagatu Ji, naturally, they say, Maharaj aap ji de kirpa sadka. Based on your mercy, everything is in Anand. And because everything is in Anand, Maharaj, please keep on showering your mercy. One of the Gursikhs then standing, the Gursikh that was standing there doing Chaur Sahib, his name was Jassa Singh. Jassa Singh is standing there and he says that I heard his mother or his father passed away. What an unfortunate thing. Maharaj, his mother has been widowed. Why don't you get her remarried? And Bhai Gaura Ji knows the state that his mother is in. He feels for his mother. Pyareo, we think that even the most difficult situations can come upon us. Let's learn from Bhai Gaura Ji what the things that they do. How does their mind go from loving a Gursikh, from loving the Guru, based on their circumstance? Pyareo, we always say, you don't understand my situation. Oh Guru Sahib, you don't understand what I'm going through. The Gursikhs around me don't understand what I'm going through because my situation is my situation. But under all circumstances, Pyareo, when 7 billion people around the world, they're holding barche, piercing it through your chest, even then can you say, I'm still with my Guru? Let's learn from Bhai Gaura Ji. Bhai Gaura Ji hears these words and he's shook. He leaves. And when he meets Bhai Jassa Singh again, now within the Gursikhs, when the Guru is not there, those things do a call, not intentionally, but even just as a joke. Jassa Singh says, why don't you go and bring your mother? Bring your mother here. Because why don't your mother is still young looking? I can take her as my bride. And because she is beautiful looking, I'm strong and good looking, we can make great princes together. And when Bhai Gaura Ji hears these words, and they say it in a joke, he feels like spears have been pierced in his chest. Not just spears have been pierced through his chest, but when a spear goes into your chest, the chip breaks off and the chip is still inside, and you put, no matter how many stitches you put on top, because the piece of that broken spear is still inside, it's causing you pain again and again and again. Pero on the physical body, wounds can heal, but in the heart, wounds do not heal so easily. Arrows are being pierced through his heart. He cannot stand this. He's thinking again. First, he does not take it too much. He's shook. But when he goes home, when he's sitting and when he's just sitting alone with his mind, Pyareo, when a mind is villa, when a mind is alone, it's going to automatically build upon itself and go towards more vikars. Keep your mind busy with the Guru Shabad, like we said yesterday. We say light speed is the fastest. Even light takes time to travel from the sun to the world. You think about the sun, your mind is already there. Your mind is faster than anything. But there is one thing that is faster than your mind, and that is Shabad. If you take Shabad and you control your mind, it can get rid of your mind. You can lose yourself and become a Kalpurk. But if you leave your mind to it, your mind will continue and it will build these vakaras upon yourself. Don't let these thoughts dwell upon yourself. Bhai Bhai Gaura Ji, Vaheguru, lets these thoughts build upon himself, sitting home alone, and he's letting that anger build. He thinks the thought that if Maharaj was not there in that darbar, I would have killed Jassa Singh right away. I would have pulled out my karpan and I would have taken off his head right away. Sitting alone in his room and he's thinking about these things. He forgets that the Guru Sahib is there saying that do not fight another Gursikh. If somebody makes a mistake, it's okay. Bless them. Forgive them. Have daya inside of your heart. Guru Har Rai Sahib, Sache Pacha Pyareo, is that Guru who's lifting up the chola for their entire life every time they walk through the court of flowers. Because why? With so much komalta, they don't not even want to let one flower get pulled away. Full of compassion, full of gardens, full of love. That Guru, shining radiance upon all these Gursikhs. This Gursikh is looking upon the Guru and forgetting that compassion, thinking not of the Guru, but sitting there saying, I wish I could kill that person. He's planning upon his mind. How can I do this? What does he do? He grabs a whole bunch of farmers. Ityas writes, "O brana nu lake." He goes to the Guru's house. Matha takes to Maharaj again and says, Maharaj, I'm hurt by this. How could he say something like this? It's piercing through me, through my chest. I cannot bear it. Every day passes by and these thoughts dwell in my mind. I can't forget those words because they ring inside of my ears. They're tearing my heart apart. I cannot stand it. My mother is going through this. Maharaj, can you understand my situation? Can you understand what my heart is going through? The pain my heart is going through. I wish I could do this. I wish I want to. I can't look at that face of Jassa Singh, even though he's the closest to you and he does Chaur Sahib Seva over you every single day, Maharaj. I can't stand that. He doesn't listen to Maharaj. Maharaj says bachans, but he doesn't remember what they are. He puts them through one ear. Maharaj gives us a hukam pyaro every single day. They give us a maryada. If you have a problem, do this. But we justify it to our mind. We say, I know this is right, but based on this, I can't do this. Why? Because Maharaj, you don't understand my situation. Mere man prem lago har tir hamri bedan har prab jana. Mere man antar ki peer. Maharaj is that person, shoots the arrow of love. He can get rid of all pains. People shoot arrows of hatred. People shoot arrows of ego at you. But Maharaj is the person that can shoot that one arrow, gets rid of all pains because they know the insides of you. Pyareo, what were we discussing outside? Ner hun te nera. You think your body is you. You think your body parts are closest to you. Closer than that is your mind. Closer than your mind is your buddhi, is your intellect. But God is even closer than that. The little voice inside of your head that you were listening to these words with, you think that is you, but Maharaj is even closer to you than that. That little voice inside of your head, that little thinking. Maharaj is closer than you. He knows everything before you even do it. Before your mind can think of it, Maharaj knows everything. Tusi ki samjhde hain. Going back, building these thoughts, he starts planning. He starts planning with his other friends. Other people come to him. They start putting thoughts inside of his head. Because, Pyareo, the Sangat that you revolve around, you might make a mistake. You go to that friend, your friend will say, no, it's okay. And you will justify it to your mind. Why? Because all you want to hear is justification to yourself for your mistake. You know on the inside it's wrong. You know it's wrong. This is why you seek justification. If you knew it wasn't wrong, you wouldn't seek justification. You wouldn't want to fill that hole inside of your heart, Pyareo. He's going What are his friends doing? How can he say this to your mother? We must do something about this. Filling his ears, filling those thoughts with that sangat. He sits in his room again, fills his mind with such anger. His face is ready, he can't stand it, pyareo. And he plans a way to murder Jassa Singh. Even though Guru Har Rai Sahib Sache Pacha again and again is saying, Meri gal man, have daya inside of your heart, learn to forgive. Let's move past this. Let's move past this. Grow. Focus on your Guru. Do not stray off the path. But no, he does not listen. Inside of that Vashna, he's looking through the lens of Krodh now. No matter where he looks, he's not looking through the lens of love. He doesn't look towards a person and see Kalgitar Pacha, Guru Har Rai Sahib Sache Pacha looking back at him. When he looks at anybody, all he sees is hatred looking back at him. He's spreading hatred, pyareo. He's become the embodiment of hatred. How does he plan this? What does he do? How does he go and turn his face from the Guru? What attempts does he make to kill his beloved friend who he's grown up with doing seva together, and in this Vashna of his mind, based on what situations have become upon him? What does he do? We'll be discussing this tomorrow, pyareo. This is the end of today's Ladi Var Katha. But one thing I do want to add in here. You are walking this path. At the beginning, it's a mile wide. How can you fall off the path? How is it possible? It's a mile wide, pyareo. The more you walk on this path, you think Sikhi will get easier. I've done this binti. You think Sikhi will get easier? No, the path gets narrower and narrower. It will not get easier, but the only difference is you will learn how to walk. The reason why you are not walking on that edge of that sword right now is because you're not ready. You have not learned how to walk on that edge of that sword. Let the Guru teach you. You are walking on a mile wide road and you think you are walking on the edge of a sword. You have not seen the edge of a sword. When you see the edge of the sword goes so fine. When the path finishes, when that drop of water, pyareo, goes towards the ocean, it becomes the ocean. It does not need to speak anymore. Kabir shusha kat bola parya ho so kabho no dola. It does not need to speak. Har ka pagat pragat nahi chapay. Nanak leen payo gobind se jo pani sang pani. The water merges with water, becomes God. Nanak hukum pechan ka to khasme milya. Walking this path was not done with these feet, not done with these eyes, not done with this hand. Let's not look with these eyes. Let's not look with these hands upon this world and do it under a filter of Krodh, a filter of Kam, a filter of Moh. Let's live our life in a filter of fear of God and love for God. We'll be continuing this Ladivar Katha tomorrow. I would like to request for the next 15 minutes, we're going to be singing a Shabad again. ਹੁਣ ਆਪਾਂ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੇ ਹਿਰਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਭਿੱਜ ਕੇ, maybe before our mind was somewhere else, but I do this beinti in front of you. Whenever you sit in the Guru's house, do not think that the Guru is not there. If somebody is speaking to somebody and one person is not listening, we think this person does not have any communication, this person has no respect. But if you are sitting there in front of Deen Dunya De Malak, the person who has tied this entire world up with one much of their case, look how much power is inside of Maharaj. Deen Dunya Dar Kamande Yan Pari Rakh Sarma Har Do Alam Keemte Yaktar Muhe Yarma. Bhai Nandlal Ji says this. Who are the people that understand the value of this? Those ashiks, those beloveds. Bhai Nandlal Ji speaking. I'm intoxicated in that love. Maharaj has done that nadar upon me. I'm intoxicated. Tero sevak eho rang mata payo kripal. Deen dukh panjan. Har har kirtan eho man rata. I'm in love with that. Let's sing that Shabad in such a way. Every time you want to prove to Maharaj, Maharaj, please make me like one of your slaves. Please make me like one of those Gursikhs. Maharaj, would it even be possible when I walk into Sachkhand that, let alone Bhai Mani Singh Ji getting up for me, will Bhai Mani Singh Ji even look at me? Pyareo, I get scared. I'm telling you this, when I sit here and do katha, I'm scared every time. I'm speaking about Bhai Mani Singh Ji. I'm speaking about Baba Deep Singh Ji. ਮੈਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਡਰ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਕਿ ਜਦੋਂ ਮੈਂ ਉੱਥੇ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਦਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, I know Baba Deep Singh is going to be standing there. I know Bhai Mani Singh Ji is going to be standing there. If I say anything wrong about them, what face am I going to go and show them? They know everything now about me. What can I hide from them? I'm sitting here speaking about Bhai Mani Singh Ji, Bhai Taru Singh Ji. But when I go there, if I ever get that fortunate nadar of Maharaj, what face will I show Baba Deep Singh? Maharaj, मैं थोड़ियां साखियां सुना के आया. Baba Deep Singh, you haven't even lived anything yourself. All the sakhiyan you've said was full of your ego. Tu dikhave vaste karda si. All of the sakhiyan you said, guess what? You said them wrong. All the teachings you gave to people, you said them wrong. This is a fear that I have inside of my heart. That dar is what keeps me wanting to do ardas in front of Maharaj again and again. Maharaj, whenever I speak, make sure I'm not speaking. Make sure you speak through me. Jo bulave tyo Nanak Das bola. Mati ka putra kaise najat hai. Pyareo, we are just beads of that mala. Let Maharaj pull that string. Pyareo, what is sangat? Because we are all connected. When we go to the sangat of those sadhus, one sadhu, you pick up one manka of that mala. You pick up one bead of that mala. Guess what? The entire mala gets picked up with it. Guru Nanak Dev Ji picked up mala and they put them on top of their cease. If you go to the Guru's house, Guru Nanak Dev Ji will pick you up along with the sadhus and put you upon their seats as well. This Pyareo, I'm going to do samapti here before I continue talking more and more. Inniyam bintiyam pravan kar rahiyan. आप जी सीस बख्शनी सारी संगत गज वज के कलगीधर पातशाह जी दी बख्शी हुई फतेह बुलंद आवाज विच बुलाओ जी. वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह.
If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share and subscribe. Please donate and help spread Guruji's message. Link is in the description below. Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh.